Yep.
Platformines is, I don't know, it's a platformer action, somewhat, well, I don't want to say roguelike-ish, but uh, it's a game from Magiko. Customize a character. I eventually settled on a guy with an afro, and you go down into a deep down mine, and you're trying to rebuild the robo dig to get out of the mine. So you need to find certain parts in order to do that. So there's a circle around you, which sort of indicates your level of visibility in this cave. You put on a special belt which allows you to not be affected by, I guess, the environment of the cave. And the more you have, look at the 180 at the bottom, the more you have, the wider that circle is, so your visibility is raised. You can see more enemies, platforms, so on and so forth. And how the game kind of works is you go down to the mines, you pick up resources and minerals and shoot stuff in order to get money to get a better belt, bag to carry more minerals and items, better weapons as well. But you can also pick up weapons just from enemies and stuff. It took me, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes to kind of understand what was going on at first, but once I got that other belt and you see the visibility went up quite a bit. Now it's at 720. You can also jump 5 times with jetpacks. You can tap the controller, I guess the A button, to jump up to 5 times. And you can put stuff in the safe. If you want to hold on to it, because there is no place to just store it in the world. So this is sort of your home base, and you can access this home base through a teleport. But the thing is, there's teleporters all over the entire environment. There's also fall damage. So as you travel around, you'll find other teleporters to bring you back to home. So once you use the map and teleport in, yeah, a lot of fall damage there. Like I said, you can jump up to 5 times. Enemies, until you start really getting good weapons, are pretty tough. That turret gun is kind of crazy. So you saw gems serve a dual purpose. They can be sold for money, but they can also refill your meter as well. So when you have enough items, you go back back home, if you will, and sell a bunch of your stuff. I found that I sold like way too much stuff. I should have probably kept some of the energy gems, so I wouldn't have to always go back as much. Because I was thinking, because when you go back home, your belt, your energy just goes right back up, which is nice. But then again, you can go back and forth, but only so much. Because sometimes when you're exploring a new area, you don't know where the teleporters are, so you can't really plan for that. And there's a variety of different environments and enemies. There's a lot here to do, so a lot here to shoot as well. The platforming, from what I play, isn't really tricky, but you just have to be careful, because there's just a lot out there, a lot of things out there to try to hurt you. As you can see. I do like is even stuff that's outside of your direct field of vision, you can still see treasures and certain items, things like that. So or even places to teleport, so you know an idea of where you can go. So you don't feel like you're just in an area and have no idea how you progress. I play with a controller. I don't know. I assuming there probably is mouse and keyboard control. I don't know. I couldn't imagine that being the way to really do it, but to each their own. Bats dropping money. That's right. Those are called Wayne bats. They have plenty of money. No idea what those things are called. You can also use your jump to not take fall damage, but sometimes you don't know how far it is down to the ground, so just do the best you can do to stay alive. And there's a treasure. I don't know what that is exactly. I didn't really find myself purchasing guns in my time playing it. I typically found better weapons on tougher enemies. You know, shot them, took the weapon, equipped it, you know. That seemed to work out for me. That's what I was saying, the whole point is for you. See, there's a gun right there. It's for you to find the tools you need for the robo dig. See, the block cannon and the block remover. Getting a new weapon is nice. It's always a feeling of uncertainty as you get further and further away. Now, as you see, my visibility is much higher because I have a belt that has me at 2880, so the circle around me is much larger. But I'm also in an area where the enemies are tougher. There's buzzsaws and big blubbery enemies all over the place. So I'm much further away from where I was before. But there's if you look at the upper left, there's a teleport right there. So. Wow, yeah, there's some close calls there sometimes. If you do happen to die, you take like I think a flat percentage cut of all your resources are gone, but they clone you and they take a percentage of the money you earn in order to fund your cloning. So there's a death penalty, but it didn't seem too steep. I think not saving would be more ill-advised, dying under that circumstance, than just dying playing the game, because you've been saving. You should not have that much to worry about. And I found one of the parts. The funny thing about that first part is it's actually not very far from where you start the game. You just can't access it. You can't go through the wall. You have to go all the way around, like counterclockwise, to get to the area that's fairly close to where you start. And it's the other portion of the game, which is sort of the puzzle aspect of trying to fill in all the blocks for the robo dig, which is a thing in and of itself. Like one particular cannon creates the blocks of different colors. You're basically collecting the cannons that build blocks of certain colors, and then you have one that can remove them. The trick is trying to figure out how what order in which to build things so that you can complete it. That's another portion of it. And of course you can erase and build as much as you want, but you can't erase stuff you can't erase colors that you currently can't build for. So that's one of the things you have to be careful about. Because the two I have the maroon and the red, but I don't have the yellow or the brown, or I guess was that white or black? I don't know what color that is, but the green one, I don't have all the colors yet. So as you acquire the colors, you can rebuild the whole robo dig and eventually get out of the cave, which is the entire purpose of the game. I have fun with Platformines. I'm a fan of Magiko. I like what they do. They make very challenging platformers, but this is challenging platforming on top of, this is a lot more here. You know, a lot more weapons, a lot more stuff to do. So have fun with it.